it's Dody, and I'm here to show you this really tiny, sweet little journal that is going to be in my Etsy shop next Saturday, April 12th, I think it is, at 7 p.m. So let's just get started. To begin with, the cover, I did stamp a piece of white linen and have snuggled into this little tuck spot one of Sam Poole's darling little envelopes that I love so much, and a pretty poem from my little ancient poetry book. That's my little poetry book, and if you, this is a picture of me when I was, I believe that was either first or second grade, and this is my dear sweet brother who died when he was 18. It was really sad, but I keep that picture in there of him, and it is my mother's social security card. So I just keep a few things in there. So here is this sweet little journal, which I did use some really vibrant sari silk, and this is Sam Poole paper underneath here, and this is actually my paper here, but some of it is Sam Poole paper, and I'm just going to, and this right here is a paper whimsy picture, which you could write on. It's a journaling card that I tucked right there in that pocket. She's one of my favorite ladies. I use her a lot because I just think she's so beautiful. I love paper whimsies. Her cabinet cards that she's colorized, they're just so perfect. So let's see, this is another surprise journal. I haven't looked in this in a while. There's probably things I need to finish, and going through it with you today, I will realize what those things are and we'll work on that. So here's a flip, a lace flip on some old book page that you could write on, and then you turn that page and it's just all kinds of, I put a lot of old vintage book pages in. Here's a tuck. I think I'll put a tag in there. And this is a piece of paper I've been hoarding forever because it says poetry. It's from Poetry Magazine, and I just love that. I love that. And here's some, I believe that's Sam Poole, and just a little butterfly flip, some more book page, and here's one of my favorite, this is a cabinet card that I own that I copy, and I put it on really heavy cardstock to mimic the original one, and then I did use some of Sam Poole's cabinet card backs. They're the best. You need to get those if you want to make faux cabinet cards. This is a tag that I designed long time ago. I love these tags, and I came across them in my hard drive, and I thought, oh, I'm going to print those out and use some of them. It's all a lot of old book page. Here is a library card that I collaged just a little bit with some Stamperia rice paper, and I really love the way that turned out. This is one of my favorite graphic fairy images. Now this is actually a piece of digital that I designed, but I did use that image from Graphics Fairy. I love it so much. And then this opens up from a little treasury of modern poetry, and then there is a tag with a daisy, and it's all collaged in old book page. And a lovely piece of old music, really pretty, with a violet. A really wonderful journaling card. And here's the other little cabinet card that I did cover. I think another one of Sam's cabinet cards, and I try to mimic the original cabinet cards. I don't think they're here right now, so I can't show them to you, but they're so thick, and I don't even have them as thick as they actually are, but I just love these two cabinet cards of these little girls. And more book page, another one of my own tags. And there's places to write. These are rub-ons from this really wonderful company. I'm going to show them to you if I can find them. Where are they? Let me see. I think they're down in here. well, of course I can't find them now. They're from this company, and you just rub them on, and they just look so pretty on paper. They don't look like stickers. They look like they're part of the paper. A lovely bit of old ledger. This is a picture, a photo that I have, and I just adore it. These women, I just love that. I love that photo. Another bit of that ledger, a little pocket that I need. Oh, there is something in it. Let's see, what did I put in there? Just a little piece of music, sweet little piece of music in that old pocket right there, tucked away in this old bit of ledger. Here's another one of those rub-ons, and some book pages, words that I cut out, and just wonderful little places to tuck things away. Here's a pocket embellished with this really pretty lace. I don't have any more of this lace, and I love it, with a card, a very simple card. It's just, I think this is Sampool right here, and just collaged with a little bit of coffee dyed paper, and another one of those rub-ons. Alice in Wonderland, isn't that wonderful? I've been hoarding that paper too for a long time, and I just stuck it in here. Here's another tag that I've collaged. Some more from my little poetry book. Some more, I love the words on these. Steals across the meadows of my heart, always reminding me that we're apart. And here's more from that poetry magazine. This is a fold out of a copy of a Madame Butterfly program that I actually have. And I reduced it in size. It's much bigger than that, really. And then here is one of my favorite pictures. This is a copy of a photo that I have. And I have made it into a tuck spot, so something needs to go in there. But this journal will be available at my Etsy shop. And if you're interested, let me know. If not, it will be there next Saturday. And thanks so much, everybody, for spending a little bit of time with me looking at my journals. I was really happy with how this one turned out. I made this back in January. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Bye.